We are set to bring you baseball from one of the crown jewels of the sport, venerable Wrigley Field in Chicago. Today it's the finale of this 4-game set between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Chicago Cubs. It's Cubs baseball on the show next. Jose Quintana, the Colombian native, gets the call to start this one. What's your take on him, H?
Well, I look at his stat line, Matt. I look at his whip, and it's just above league average, and that tells me he struggles just a little bit this year. If he can keep runners off the base paths and not pile up a lot more than maybe the one or a little bit above an inning, then he's got a chance to win. So keeping the traffic limited is the key to his success in this game.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike one. HR, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Well, Matt, they're 0-3 in the homestand, and they're looking to avoid a sweep today. And I think the main thing, you need a big home run. You need a well-pitched game. Somebody's got to step up and be the guy that changes this and says, we are not losing on my watch. That's what you're looking for.
1-1, here it comes. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, we'll see if Odubel Herrera can get it going. 0 for 5 in his last game, and I know a lot of people don't panic about a game like that, but he just hasn't looked very good. Not a lot of confidence coming out of this guy right now. Maybe this is the game that can get that confidence turned back around and get him turned back around.
Into the box now, Gene Segura. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. Lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is Martin. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, center fielder, number 34.
Digging in the switch hitter, number 34. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year. Into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And there's ball one. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Well, Matt, strangely, Ricky's going to be in trouble for the hitter, so he's frustrated. Now, as a hitter, you're saying get the ball up, but he loves to call the ball up. You don't want it up that high, though. He loves to call it that high, and you may see somebody turn around and get in his eye and start screaming at it.
Looking at strike two, a fastball that catches the inside corner. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Fouled back.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Turned on down the line. A A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Legs churning. He's headed for second. Oh, but the feet of the shortstop is off the mark.
That's a pitch he'll look back on and relive tonight when he's lying in bed. A pitch away from posting a 0 in the first, and he makes a big mistake, and he pays the price. So now he's got to work on leaving him out there at second base.
Stepping in, number 23. He's definitely a long ball threat, currently third in the National League in that category. First pitch coming, here it is. There's a fastball that just misses, ball one.
Well, that hit by the 3-hole hitter right there really changes the whole inning to put somebody in scoring position, and now you bring your 4-hitter up to drive them in. It's almost like the way you script it when you're writing out a lineup.
2 out here and a runner at second. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1.
Now that's a big swing. That's what the big fella's supposed to do. Look to go downtown. Let it all fly. He let the dog out right there. I want to see if he calms it down or does it again on this pitch.
1-2.
This could be an interesting night for him. He gives up the extra base hit, and then he makes a location pitch that he needs to make. If he does that consistently, he'll have a good night.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Number 45 gets handed the ball for the 4th and final game of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Leading off
now to the plate, Leonis Martin. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Harold, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they come in off another victory last time out, and now they're winners of 8 of their last 9 ball games.
Matt, they're on one of those hot streaks. I mean, everything is going right for them. They're playing great baseball right now. I mean, timely hitting, the bullpen's coming through, and it looks like they're rested. They're doing the things they need to do to really be a winning club right now.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. And now time to check how Joe Madden has lined the Cubbies up in this one. How do they get back into the win column here, Harold?
Well, Matt, this lineup's been scuffling from top to bottom. You don't see it very often, but they need a spark. One guy to step up, get hot, and maybe the rest can catch up. But right now, they're really struggling.
Coming to the plate now, number 8. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. In there, strike 1.
Well, Matt, as advertised, he's broke out with a good fastball. He likes to pitch out the fastball, but this was in the mid-90s. We'll see him be aggressive most of this game with that fastball.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now.
Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting pretty. Now you're 1-2, and you showed him the high fastball.
1-2. Here it comes. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Stepping up to the plate, Chris Bryant. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Harper going back to the track, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. Around second now and headed for third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
And that triple could not have come at a better time. The team has really struggled the last few games trying to get over the hump, and they're looking for anything good to happen to them, and I'd say that triple definitely qualifies. They are fired up.
Now at the plate, Anthony Rizzo. And he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race. First pitch on its way. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
Well, Matt, this is a situation in last night's game. They didn't do a very good job driving in runs. Now in this game, you capitalize on it. You grow from your mistakes and be able to come back and deliver in this one here.
Curveball bounces and this one gets away. A play at the plate, and he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third.
Yeah, and when you're losing, there's usually a good reason for it. They're already down, and then he lets this one get away from him. They better keep them within striking distance, or this thing is going to get lopsided in a hurry.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Into the bleachers and out of here. A solo home run here for Anthony Rizzo. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Settling in now, Alex Avila comes in currently tied for third in home runs on the team. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Segura onto the grass, and that's the third out. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. Back with Here's Bryce Harper now. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. Into the windup and the pitch. Oh, and he shoots this back into center field for a base hit. Throw into second. And he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
Well, Matt, that's the 6th game he's got a base hit in. Now you got to start a streak somewhere. I start paying attention about 6 games. He's swinging about pretty good.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He's a long ball threat, of course, currently number 4 in the National League home run race. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Comes set with the 0-1. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. And a good throw gets him one gone.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Cubs.
Batting seventh.
In this day and age with analytics and the shift applied all over the field, this team is old school. They may be a dinosaur. They don't shift as much as everybody else. They play that stationed standard baseball.
Jay Bruce is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one.
Well, when you're facing good hitters, you got to mix it up. Most people say pitch off the fastball. Clearly right here, that first pitch changeup for a strike has now set up everything else. He's pitching off the changeup.
And Bruce can't come up with that one as he swings through it for strike two.
This is where getting ahead in the count really pays off for you. Now you can get him to chase a pitch, maybe get a ground ball, double play, or a strikeout. Either way, it's going to help your cause.
Got him swinging in the dirt. Avila corrals it, and the throw to first is there to record the second out. Striding in, JT Realmuto. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Here's the 1-0. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
No strike.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Here it is on 3-1. And he missed with it there, ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off of the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
At the plate, number 45. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be put away easily for the out. Phillies leave a couple. They trail it here 2-0. Coming to the plate now, Kyle Schwarber. He's just hoping for something to go his way in this one. And as you can see, it's not been the case of late. Here's the first pitch to him. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball, not in the big leagues anyway.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
All right, here's how the Phillies line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking in the outfield, Odubel Herrera. When the Phillies were turning things around and turning that organization upside down, bringing up young talent, he was the first guy. Won batting titles in the minor leagues and really got off to a good start in the big leagues as well.
Pitch on the way. Addison Russell comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
The 2-0 on the way. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
He just took a fastball right down the middle, 2-0. He must have been sitting on a breaking pitch, because you don't take that unless you are.
And the pitch on 2-1. Skied into straightaway right. Harper has a read on it. 2 gone.
Batting 8th, pitcher Jose Quintana.
Standing in, Jose Quintana, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And that's taken for strike 1.
I don't know what was going on with him in the first inning. He had a bad first inning. This looks like a totally different pitcher here in the second. Really starting to settle in, really starting to throw strikes.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
Hit on the ground to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Digging in for his second at-bat, Odubel Herrera. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Herrera.
Into the windup and the pitch. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Martin going back. That's out of here as it trims the bushes. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 2 for him on the year. And the Phillies have cut the lead in half. It's now a 2-1 game.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with pop at the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
Now batting, third baseman
Gene Segura standing in.
Segura.
And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Segura turns and goes to second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Well, you look at his numbers, and there's no doubt he's faring much better against lefties, hitting better than 400 against them this season. And when you see swings like this, you can see why.
Into the box now, number 34, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone out onto Waveland Avenue. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. Number 17 for him on the season as the Phillies move out in front 3-2.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
Stepping in now, number 23. As he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. sliced hard on the ground. Scooped up. Throw on to first, and they're finally able to get on the board here. There's one away. So with one away, time for a check at the standings now in the National League Central as you see where the Cubs find themselves entering play here today. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Bryce Harper. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Schwarber is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Digging in to try it again, Didi Gregorius. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
I don't care how hard you're throwing. You get that ball
First
down there. He
number
just
35,
dropped the barrel, and it jumped off the bat.
Bruce.
Nice hitting on a tough pitch.
Here's Jay Bruce now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the first pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Phillies 3 and the Cubs 2. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He went deep in the contest last night.
Right fielder, Ben Zobrist.
A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Now the pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. In the air, down the left field line and deep. Pereira ranges deep into the corner to make the catch for the first out. So 1 away in the inning, and it's time to check out the standings in the National League East to see where the Phils find themselves entering play today. Here's Leonys Martin. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. 3rd inning. Already a 3-2 ball game. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
In now, number 8. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he just misses with a curveball.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They trail 3-2. Striding in once again, JT Realmuto. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Realmuto.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
I'll tell you what, right there, Matt, that's a sign of a guy that was sitting on an off-speed pitch. He threw that fastball right by him.
Now the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Zobrist going back on it. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 4th home run for him on the season, and it's given the Phillies a 4-2 lead.
Well, he missed the fastball earlier, so the pitcher thought he can't catch up to my heater. Well, he not only caught up to it, he chased it down and tattooed it out of here.
Now batting.
Standing in now, number 45. As he'll fall behind here as he goes after a fastball that might have been out of the zone. It's strike 1.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Odubel.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Under it is Martin, and that's out number 2.
Third baseman number 2, Gene Segura.
Gene Segura standing in. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Now a line drive that's going to be caught out there at short. Pretty much right in the glove that time, and the inning is over. Phillies get 1 in the frame courtesy of this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up, and Philadelphia's taken a 4-2 lead. Here's Chris Bryant now. He smacked a triple and later scored his first time around.
Number 17.
Here it comes. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to
44,
stare down a really good hitter,
Anthony
and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Ready for another chance? Anthony Rizzo. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Into the windup and the pitch. Nope. And a fastball just a bit high.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
And that's too high, ball 2.
Well, clearly they didn't forget what he did last time with the home run, because they are really pitching him careful right here. And now they're 2-0 and behind the count again.
Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Taken in by Gregorius. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Hey, not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Ready now, Alex Avila comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Pitch on its way to Avila. The high fastball is in there.
Here we are in the middle innings, Matt, and he's over 80% first pitch strikes on hitters. You wonder why he's dominating right now. That's a great ratio, getting ahead and getting them out.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order. They trail it here 4-2. Digging in and looking for more, number 34. He bats here as the reigning Rookie of the Month in the National League. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Pitch on the way. Scorched to third. Bryant is up with it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, number 23.
Digging in once again, number 23. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Schwarber ranging back. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. So a solo shot here to left center field. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game. And as the folks here at Wrigleyville are prone to do, that home run ball will make its way right back onto left field. So there. Now at the plate, Bryce Harper. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Bryce Harper.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper. Number 18 for him on the campaign as they open it up to 6-2 now.
I'll tell you, the guy in the bump is wishing there was a mercy rule in professional baseball right about now. Hey, but there's no such luck. He's just got to own those back-to-back homers and the rest of it until he gets off the hook, which might be very soon.
Now batting, shortstop.
Here's Didi Gregorius. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jay Bruce.
Here's Jay Bruce now. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
You know, he's really struggling, and tell you what, he's just getting hit around, but it hasn't been the first pitch strike. He's getting ahead of guys. He just can't put them away. 70% of the time, get this, 70% of the time, he's throwing first pitch strike. Stuff just hasn't been there.
Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to 3rd and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. Last half of the 5th coming up. Philadelphia's on top, 6-2. Stepping up now, Kyle Schwarber. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Here comes the first pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now here it comes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
I like the call for the 2 strike. Right, changeup. You got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
The 1-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
That's his 2nd strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Into the box now, Addison Russell. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
Fouled back. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Jose Quintana.
John Jay will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 30, Sean Shea.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. Still without a home run and still looking for that first RBI as well. Ball line foul as that'll get over the Cubs dugout.
Matt, he's one pitch away from striking out the side. Now, that's a shutdown inning. Your team gets you right.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Brian Dunsing will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Brian Dunsing.
Digging in once again, JT Realmuto. Rain continues to fall here in the 6th.
JT Realmuto.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. This is line to left. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning.
Well, there's another line drive single to start the inning here in the middle innings. I tell you what, they are swinging the bats today. They've had a great game plan. They've been aggressive. They've laid off of balls. They've hit strikes, everything you want, and they're executing to a T.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 45. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. And a rather easy first out.
He's going to get a lot of praise from his pitcher after a play like that. A textbook example of a player staying in control of his body and finishing with a strong, accurate throw to the base.
Odubel Herrera will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Way in front of a great slider that time. Has a look. Now the pitch. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Nice pitch right there. You got him out in front on an off-speed pitch, and you know what? Right there, you know he's looking fastball. Runner at second. He wants to drive something in, really anxious. You took his aggressiveness and used it against him.
And that's through into center field. Base hit. He'll come home with it. The tag is there from Avila, and he's out at home plate.
Obviously, they got a little over-aggressive there. When you've got the lead like this, you can afford to do that a little more. We'll see if that lost run ends up being a factor at all.
First offering on its way. In the dirt here. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. And this one's in the dirt, and the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Here he comes on 2-0. Line drive to left, but this is going to hang up there just long enough to be taken in on the run in shallow left, and that ends the inning. So they pick up no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Phillies 6 and the Cubs 2. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And he takes ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Chop foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
the center fielder, number 24, Leonis Martin.
Striding in once again, Leonis Martin. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard but fouled as that finds the stands over the Cub dugout. 2 runs on 2 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Here it comes on 0-2. And he bangs it into center field for a base hit.
Well, he persevered right through it. Now he's 0 for 2 before this base hit right here with 2 strikeouts. Man, this makes you feel good now. Now he's getting that confidence and a little swagger back.
Into the box now, number 8, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. So he's in safely there following the 1-out steal of second, and with that we take you to our team leaderboard to display the clubs with the most stolen bases so far this year. And as you see there, they're currently tied for 3rd in that department. Struck him out again, I should say, his 3rd punch out of the game.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
Into the box, Chris Bryant, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Here it comes, 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. 2 runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Takes a knee-high fastball.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. It's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far.
Leading off for the Phillies,
ready once again, number 34. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. He's set. Here it comes. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Drilled to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, number 23.
Digging in and looking for more, number 23, batting from the right side with the southpaw on the mound. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now here's the pitch. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Well, here's another multi-hit game. Here we are in May. He's over 300. I think he's going to have a good year, be able to keep this up throughout the rest of the summer. He's off to a great start.
Here's Bryce Harper now. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. Runner at first here, one man out. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. A dive, but he's back. Ready with the 1-0. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Pitch outside. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Good steal there, and I'll tell you, he is a multi-dimensional player out there. He's got good pop at the plate, and he showed he's not afraid to use his wheels on the bases either.
To your point, Dan, he did go deep earlier, and now the stolen base here, so he's really having an impact on this game. He's set. Here's the 3-0. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
He's set. Here's the 3-1 to the right side and through, a base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there, and he is so close to having a cycle. He's one thing short, and the toughest one of them all, the triple. He's gonna, looks like he's going to get another at bat. Let's see if he's able to pull it off.
Here's Didi Gregorius, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now the 0-1 and 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Runners on first with one down. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first, and the runner back. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. He'll try again. 1-2. Swing and a hard hit ball down the line in right. And that's a fair ball heading out toward the 353 sign on the ivy. Harper rounds the corner and is headed home. The tag by Avila, too late, safe at home plate.
The Shays are around for a reason, and that hit right there is a reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation to the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI two-bagger.
Here's Jay Bruce now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. One out and a runner on second base. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Clearly staying away from him in this at bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Boy, he is not seeing the ball at all. He's already got 3 strikeouts. If he strikes out here, that's when you start calling the eye doctor.
Ready with the 1-2. This one is launched. Look at this. Into the bleachers and gone. A 2-run homer for Jay Bruce, the 248th of his career, as they have widened this lead to 8 now.
It's getting pretty comical now. Their 6th home run of the game, and they're not done yet. They say hitting is contagious. and apparently that applies to the long ball. It's looking like batting practice out there.
Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Stepping in now, JT Realmuto. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Well, Matt, he jumped on that first pitch after the home run. It's a line drive for a base hit. I was always a little reluctant to get in the box after you gave up a home run, thinking he might dust me right here.
Standing in now, number 45. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Up next for Philadelphia, left fielder Odubel Herrera.
Digging in to try it again, Odubel Herrera. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. Here's the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Boy, that was a good changeup right there. You see how he swung through that ball? Man, he's got him thinking now, because that was clearly an indication he was looking fastball and got fooled.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. Get out the microphone. Stretch time here at Wrigley. It's the Phillies 10 and the Cubs 2. At the plate, Anthony Rizzo. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Anthony
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
We talk about that first pitch and how important it is. Well, we're watching a guy right now that's throwing 80% to the hitters right now. The first pitch for a strike. When you do that, you're going to pitch deep in the games like we're seeing right now.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's going to be a base hit for Rizzo. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
Another hit, another multi-hit game. He has been on some kind of hot streak. They better start paying attention to him.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Pitch on its way to Avila. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. The 0-2 delivery. Slider. Good 2-strike pitch, but it misses 1-2.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
In now, Kyle Schwarber, lifted in the air out to right. On the move is Harper. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, the shortstop, Addison Russell.
Now at the plate, Addison Russell. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. From the belt, the pitch. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. 2 out with the man at first. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
That misses. 1-2. Ready on 1-2. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. Cubs strand 1. And the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. Stepping into the box.
Leading off for Philadelphia, third baseman number 2, Gene Segura.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Martin is under it. 1 out. The tail of the tape, not all that pretty so far. 10-2 our score as we meander toward a conclusion to this one. Striding in, number 34. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Another hit right there. Man, he is having a big series right here on the road. He's having some kind of impact on this series, the way he's collecting base hits.
And he'll snap one over the first. And the runner back easily. Into the box now, number 23, as he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And, ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Schwarber ranging back, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, his second of the game, as they just continue to pour it on here.
I'll tell you, guys are scrambling in the dugout to get to the plate now, and I can't blame them. Seems like everyone's getting in on the action. That's the 7th home run of the game. When it rains, it pours, I guess.
Here's Bryce Harper now, and he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tapper up the line.
Well, that's his 4th hit of the game, and he'll take it any way he can right there, an infield single. He doesn't care. That's a line drive in the books tomorrow.
Ready for another chance? Didi Gregorius. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Zobrist moves over, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Now batting,
coming to the plate now, Jay Bruce. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he lays off for ball one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Started that swing a bit too early.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Phillies 12 and the Cubs 2. Jason Hayward will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. Vince Velasquez comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with. And here's a fastball called for strike one. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. The windup and the 0-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with the hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. As he swings and lifts a pop-up out behind short. Under it, Gregorius, and that's out number 2.
The center fielder, number 24, Leonis Martin.
Ready for another shot now. Leonis Martin. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
0-1, here it comes. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Two out, nobody on. And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Hit on the ground to short. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. And this one rolls on. It's 12-2. Hector Rondon enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Hector Rondon.
Stepping up to the plate, JT Realmuto. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point.
Catcher it.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Tell you what, man, he looks locked in to me. You know, I played with a guy named Larry Milburn. He said he looks hitterish. You see that swing right there? I know he missed it, but he was on it.
The windup and the 0-1. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. Line to the right side. And this continues right on through him as he couldn't knock it down. Oh, and this goes right past him. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Wow, nice piece of hitting. The ball's on the outside half, and he stayed with it and just shot it to right field. Beautiful.
Velasquez.
Andrew McCutchen will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 22, Andrew McCutchen.
And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Little dribbler down the line. Knee high, he barehands it. It's there, and he's out. That was exceptional. He got the out and prevented the runner from having a chance to score.
Now batting, left fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. His past numbers against Hector Rondon, a perfect 2 for 2. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one, 1-0. A pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Reined in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Gene Segura.
So coming to the plate, Gene Segura. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. He's set, and the pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Men on third with 2 down. High in the air out to center field. Martin is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for Philadelphia, so they're unable to add to their 12-2 lead. Kevin Segrist enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which to work.
Kevin Segrist.
Settling in now, number 8, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Now the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Here's Chris Bryant now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
And he misses there. 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Into the box now, Anthony Rizzo. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First delivery to him on the way. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Here it comes. And that misses. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll make the final out to put an end to this one. And the Phillies have run their winning streak to 5 in a row now as this ball game is over. 12-2 the final score in this ball game. The Phillies, in a game with 7 home runs, earn the victory. Number 45 earns the win, his second, racking up 14 Ks in doing so. Jose Quintana permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com.
Time of the